hours going through all my clothes. You know, I gain weight and lose weight so much that I have like a 3 to 4 size range. So I try to save some of the smaller ones because I'm in the bigger sizes right now. But I'm glad I saved some of those finally. I used to just get rid of them all. Anyway, I should have volume because it was hooked up to. I have to get my chat back. It was hooked up to my headphones because I was listening to the headphones and singing my head off when I was going through my clothes, fixing my whole closet. Basically, it was really stressing me out because it was like too much. And I really can't wait to get this stuff into the craft room because a lot of it is in my bedroom right now. Oh, I think I do have it. See, I can hear it. All right, sweet. I would have heard it anyway. Thank you, Ami, you squirrel, you little squirrel. All right, how you doing? What's going on? Maybe we'll have another one of those just you and me streams. It's so much fun. What's happening with you? I'm best about to read a little devotional. I'm going to do Luke 17:11 through 9. So I'm just finding it here in my journaling Bible. 17. Good. Yes. Laundry. Yes, me too. I'm washing all the bedding today. My mom's bedding. I'll say Cole's a good boy. He does wash his own sheets, does his own laundry. You know, not at the time I would like him to do it. He always does it like the last minute, but he gets it done. All right. 17:11 through 19. And chapter 17 in this book of Luke is the teachings about forgiveness and faith. And so we're going to go to 11 to 19, which is right over here. Okay. This is the word of the Lord. As Jesus continued on toward Jerusalem, he reached the border between Galilee and Samaria. As he entered a village there, 10 men with leprosy stood at a distance, crying out, "Jesus, Master, have mercy on us." He looked at them and said, "Go show yourselves to the priests." And as they went, they were cleansed of their leprosy. One of them, when he saw that he was healed, came back to Jesus, shouting, "Praise God." He fell to the ground at Jesus' feet, thanking him for what he had done. This man was a Samaritan. Jesus asked, "Didn't I heal 10 men? Where are the other 9? Has no one returned to give glory to God except this foreigner?" And Jesus said to the man, "Stand up and go. Your faith has healed you." That's awesome. That's awesome. I learned about the Samaritans were not, they were not loved by the Israelites. All right, what'd she say? Last week. Oh, oh, you know what? Absolutely. I know. Right now, when he's an adult, it's like a treat to do the things for him. Absolutely. And although Romeo is such a softie, this kid just wanted frozen waffles, right? He woke up at whatever 11 and wanted frozen waffles. And Romeo's down there making the waffles and sausage for him. I said those are things he could do on his own. Just pointing that out, Romeo. All right. So it says the verse that they're highlighting here is, "Has no one returned to give praise to God except this foreigner." Just so interesting. I know you get it. I know you do. I do too. Yeah. So it says Hansel Parchman was in a predicament. He caught the bus to the wrong place for his semifinal in the Tokyo Olympics and was left stranded with little hope of getting to the stadium on time. But thankfully, he met, I don't know how to say this lady's name, a volunteer helping out at the games. She gave him some money to take a taxi. Parchman made it to the semifinal on time and eventually clinched the gold medal in the 110-meter hurdle. Later, he went back to find her and thanked her for her kindness. In Luke 17, we read of the Samaritan leper who came back to thank Jesus for healing him. Jesus had entered a village where he met 10 lepers. All of them asked Jesus for healing, and all of them experienced his grace and power. 10 were happy that they'd been healed, but only one returned to express his gratitude. He came back praising God in a loud voice. He threw himself at Jesus' feet and thanked him. Every day we experience God's blessings in multiple ways. It could be as dramatic as an answered prayer to an extended time of suffering, or receiving timely help from a stranger. Sometimes his blessings come in ordinary ways too, such as good weather to accomplish an outdoor task. Like the Samaritan leper, let's remember to thank God for all his kindness towards us. Gratitude practice for today. Name one small kindness and one great kindness God has shown you recently. Thank him for the big and little blessings in life. Well, I can tell you I have a big one from this week because my very first, and you know it's coming, but you just don't want to deal with it. My very first experience with work drama came about this week. So there's really been nothing because these people they look sweet and everything. So, there's two things. One, I was supposed to have this an endoscopy, colonoscopy on Monday. Ends up my doctor ended up having to go on a medical leave herself. So I'm not doing it, but they had me they took me off the ADHD medication. Like, I was allowed to take, I said, I'm not going to do it if I can't take lithium, but the ADHD medication, they took me off it. So like my brain was like scrambled up and like confused. And I have a director of special services who's lovely. And then I have uh, um, I have a superintendent of the school who's also lovely. They're lovely people. So her name's what's her name, Catherine, the director of special services, and okay, so on an art tip, I'm gonna make a little, I got these little, I don't know what they are, they're not from, I don't from Amazon, I don't know what the heck I ordered, but whatever they are, yeah, it doesn't say. They're really awesome, and they're perfect for just a little like neat little journal, not a mini journal, but like a journal like this. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna make a cover on that. Not that and then I've been stuffing little pieces of my day and things I might want to save inside the envelopes to decorate. One of them is, this is the color of elephant pink, is the color of the new craft room. It's this one. It's more pink than you think. And then this one is really funny. I had to put it in here. I bought as a, and I'll get back to the other thing, the big blessing from God. But I bought a photo as a gift for one of the teachers, or for the principal. It was Principal's Day. I had taken a photo of her going down the slide because she's really fun, and I brought it to school, and I gave it to her from myself and E, the dude I work with. So when I said, oh, you can grab the picture frame over there, I was going to put the picture in because I had brought the card for him to sign and everything. And he picks up the picture frame and he goes, oh, this was in it. He goes, oh, that's really nice, Miss Laura. That's a beautiful picture for Mrs. Green. I was dying laughing. He thought we were going to give her this picture. Oh my God. He's just so funny. His perception of things just cracks me up. So that was just a little funny moment. So yeah, he's just so freaking cute. He really is. He's so brilliant and so cute. So anyway, the, so the directors, or not the, yeah, this Catherine, so the special services lady, the special ed lady, she says to me, she like popped in and asked me to talk to her. When I have a minute, can I pop in? I said, sure. And I get my break at the end of the day, which is my choice because I decided that it's just, he struggles in, right. I know, girl, that's what it's all about. Oh, they're so precious. The innocence is just, I want to just capture it and just put it in a bottle. So, so I went, I wasn't thinking anything when I went. I wasn't thinking it was like going to be a thing or anything. And she wanted to talk to me about two things. And one of them was she offered me a job as a home instructor. There's a little boy with a heart condition and he's 3 and he can't come to school and they need a teacher. And as much as I like really want to do that and help that family, I came home, I talked to my mom and I talked to Romeo together, and everybody was like, you know what, you're going to overload yourself. And so I have to say no to that. But the other thing she said was very perplexing to me because I work my butt off. I will say that. God knows I'm not trying to be uh, conceited, okay? But I'm a really hard worker. My parents were hard workers. Like, it's just, that work ethic that we don't see a lot these days. And, I'm making, like, compared to what right, exactly. Compared to what what my training and my years and my experience and my gift from God, they all know I'm not, I'm making a substitute rate right now, which is fine. I'm okay with it. But I found out that one of the teachers, she told me one of the teachers said you were on your phone too much. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm never on my phone. I don't have any time to be on my phone. I don't even have time to take a pee. Like, and anytime I've ever pulled out my phone, like, and I was like, I don't want to get defensive about it, but like, it's something that I know, like, I don't even do. Like, when I was teaching, my daughter, when she was younger, I had to give her the phone number of my teacher aide who kept her phone on her all the time because I didn't. I left mine on the desk. If Kaylee needed something, she would call the teacher aide. That's how much I don't use my phone. So it's like, it was just really out of left field and I couldn't understand it. Anyway, I got upset. And on the way home, I texted her, Catherine, the director, and I said, listen, I'm not sure if I want to work there next year. If there's people, because I said, if I'm doing something wrong, I'm new. Why wouldn't you come over to me and say, hey, you know what? We're not allowed to be on our phones. If you thought I was on my phone, most of what I've done on my phone is take pictures. Like, that's about it, like, mostly. And so I didn't know which person it was. Hey, love you. Go run your errands. Love you. Can't wait to see you. Both of you. I'm getting getting some things in order. I'm gonna get there. But it was just like so weird. And but then what happens? Yes, the honeymoon phase, right? But the thing is, I don't even mind that. I just couldn't figure it out. And then yesterday when I talked to Catherine again about, this was about one of the other students, about why, who I'm also working with, um, she, she basically told me that this person, it was one person and it's a specific person who won't even talk to Catherine. So I was like, all right, we're cool. I said, I just need to know like the background because I'm not, I said, I said, I'm not in a position like I was when I was a single mom where I have to be working. No, I don't. It's a bonus. The salary is a huge bonus to my family. However, and I'm so excited to get on my own benefits again, just because it feels like, I'm owning my share, carrying my load in the world. I hate the word load, but yeah, so that was kind of off. I was gonna almost stream about that, but I didn't. All right, I'm just gonna glue. We're gonna glue on this thing. So that was about it. But anyway, that my big blessing was that God, through that whole little drama scenario, God brought me to speaking to both of them on the phone because I took the day off. I had to take the day off. It wasn't just about that. I took the next day off, and there was a reason. Cole took his first advance. That's right. I'm not going to get disturbed. And I'm going to tell you what, these people are awesome. They're all about the kids, really. This one lady is not, and you can tell she's just miserable. Um, and that's for her. That's for her. She didn't want to work with E. She didn't even want to be a part of it. So whatever. Looking for my little book that I glue on real quick. Where is it? Can't find anything in this clutter zone. Clutter zone. Where did I put you? Here, I'll just use this. This'll do. This'll do. So yeah, so that was, but the big gift out of that, right? So I'm also noticing God like is putting, like, if I have a challenge, it's been resolved relatively quickly, and that's the beautiful thing. So when I was speaking to the woman in charge of the whole school, Mrs. Green, it was like she said to me, listen, Laura, I feel like God brought you here. And when she said that, I was like, okay, we are on the same page. I said, good, because that's exactly what I think and believe. And so I'm not going to let any of that petty garbage get me down. I'm not getting involved. I am not getting involved. And there's not much of it. There really isn't. Most of them are really good. And it's a very small school and a very small staff. So I'm thrilled about it. And the people I generally will work with are really, really good. The special services team is phenomenal. The social worker's great. The school psychologist is great. Speech and OT, all that. So I'm glad. But I just want to make sure because, I get really, the thing is, and I think this might, you can label me with whatever label I have and say it's part of the mental thing, but I get really tuned in and, like Cole says, locked in when I'm committed to doing something. So that is the case for this job. So yeah, and I don't feel discouraged. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, so that was good. And I felt good because I stuck up for myself, like, and then I also said to them, listen, I apologize if I was on my phone and unbeknownst to me, I don't recall it, but nevertheless. And then Mrs. Green says to me, Laura, she goes, Laura, please, if I were to go around this school all throughout the day, everyone's on their phone too much. She said, this is not about you. And so it was, I think it was good for them to see how I resolved the situation too. And I told them I'm sensitive. I'm a sensitive person. I'm intuitive, and that's just how I am. And a lot of things about myself I work to change, but I don't think that's one that God wants me to. He doesn't want me to lose my sensitivity. The children benefit from that, and they are just so precious. Oh my gosh. I got such gifts. Here's my two little gifts from God, two little blessings. We did Mother's Day tea, right? And all the preschoolers, oh my God, they're just mini kindergartners. The preschoolers, yes, that's right. So the preschoolers and the kindergarten, they sang songs, and they did a little craft with mom. And we get up there, and I'm with E, and I just stood behind him because he said he wanted me to stand with him. And we're standing there, and he's not really singing too much, but he's there, and that was a big deal. And his mom, I look over, and his mom's got his little baby sister who's so precious with these red curls. And I look up, and his mom is crying. And I'm like, I almost started crying. So afterwards I said, oh my gosh, you almost made me cry. But she said to me, he's never been able to do anything like this. And when she saw the little, he made stuff they made like little all about mom things and stuff. And she said to me, Laura, they tried at the other school, but he couldn't do it. And she said, he's never done anything like this, and it really warmed my heart that we were able to do that for her. And then I got to meet the moms of all these little muffins that I've been loving on for the last couple months. And so with two of them, two of the girls who are my little sparkle girls. You know, they're into all my, they're into, we're all into, you know, my same stuff that I'm into, the sparkles, pink and purple and all the sparkly things. And so I went over and I said, "Oh, you know, is this your mom?" And the one little girl's mom said, "Oh, please. I know you must be Miss Laura." She said, this was such a gift. She said, "Now this child of hers will only paint her nails whatever color Miss Laura's doing that week. Whenever I go to the salon, she said, Miss Laura has pink, I want pink." I mean, it just made my heart, especially with my daughter kind of being estranged from me at this point right now, doing her thing. And then the other one, I walked over and I go, "Oh, you must be so and so's mom." And she goes, "You must be Miss Laura. We hear about you all the time. It's so nice to meet you." And it was just really sweet, you know, because they're so precious and young and impressionable, you know. And I just go, I don't care, man. I just go all day long. I just tell them, "You're beautiful. You're amazing. You're strong. I just fill their minds with all of the things that, you know, they're made in the, I don't, can't tell them that they're made in the image of God, but basically I tell them that without saying it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just so beautiful. It's a beautiful situation. And they're so precious because now they're going, they're all, almost every one of them said to me so far, "Miss Laura, are you coming to first grade with us?" And I'm not going to actual first grade. I'm having my own classroom. So I just said to them, "You know what? Miss Laura's going to be here next year. And no matter where I am, I'm going to come and visit you." Well, my big thing is I'm my big craft that I'm really working on. Aside from some stuff for the retreat, I'm working on. I got these little, they're like little popsicles, and you open it and you can hold stuff and wear it around your neck. So I got those for the little ones, for all the kindergartners, and I'm going to um, fill them up with stickers, and they love all that stuff. Stickers. I got little diamond art sets, like little squishy balls and all kinds of stuff, and put them in a gift bag with you know, it's really hard because there's all the food allergies. So I've been watching which things they can bring in for their birthdays, like so they can have for some reason Chips Ahoy is like, it works for all the, at least for the allergies in that class. So yeah. And then the other blessing, I know I'm going past two blessings, but the other blessing is this wonderful woman who works in the classroom, and her name is Megan. And she is amazing. She's the opposite of me. She's calm, and she's like a Janet Nash. She's like an American Janet Nash. She's peaceful and sweet, and oh, she's just lovely. And I am praying. I asked her if she would want to be in my classroom next year, and she said yes. So then I told them she's my recommendation. I don't know if I'll get her, but she's just fantastic because she has a heart for the kids. You know, she understands when they're struggling with behaviors that it's an emotional regulation problem, not they're bad. Like I had to talk to Y this week, and you know what he said to me? I worked with him for a day, and he said to me, "Miss Laura," and he has a little speech thing, "Miss Laura, I'm so glad that today all my badness is gone and my goodness is in me." And I said, "There is not any badness in you. You are a good boy." I said, "You just sometimes have to figure out your feelings. You get big feelings. It doesn't make you a bad boy." Okay, you know? Hey, Angel Rose Designs. Hey, I'm just chatting about my job. We're talking about blessings. You got any blessings to share? I know, girl, let me tell you what. You know what else he said? Somebody's visiting his house and his parents don't like it, this lady, and I knew exactly what that meant. It means there's a case, right? Oh yeah, happy early Mother's Day, girls. Yes, Vanessa, thank you. I'm just gluing and making a little journal to put my little goodies in that I'm collecting in my job. I don't know if you know, I'm working in the elementary school with a little boy, Vanessa, who has emotional regulation issues. However, I want to say something. I had to be out because of Cole. Cole had, I'm so proud of him. Cole had an advanced placement test already, and he's only a sophomore. He's taken two of them. So he had his first one, and Romeo had not accidentally, but he's getting an implant on one of his teeth, and so they keep calling him back until it's fitting right. So he had to go to the dentist that day, and it wasn't like one where he couldn't cancel. So I stayed home, which was good because I was having emotional regulation issues about that day before thing. So um yeah, so I picked Cole up from that, and I had to pick him up from because they get out at 11:30. He came out real confident. I don't know. We'll see. He was real confident. I'm like, he's back. He's back. He's back. But yeah, that was good. So I was home, and when I came, now they did call in my new. They called in my new friend Becky. She substituted for me. and they said he did fantastic. He does really well with her. So I'm out on Monday for the colonoscopy, even though I'm not gonna. They already called Becky in, so I don't want to. She needs the job. She needs the work. So I'm not gonna go ahead and say I'm not coming. That's all right. They already planned for it. So I'm gonna actually use the time to get stuff done around here as I can, little by little. And yeah. So, but my mom's doing really well. She just had her psychiatrist. We had to go out of the network. So I'm grateful she has, her money, the pension and things that she has, because it's like $250 for 15 minutes. But I will say my mom has blossomed with this lady. So I can't say anything. Whenever my mom has a little something, she just tweaks the medicine and it works out great. So I cannot complain on that. I'm going to tell you now, cannot complain. All right. I'm going to try to like roll this a little bit. I have to see if I have one of those, what are they called? Brayers. I tell you what, taking a break from that medicine. I don't know if it's that or not, but I really, really am having a hard time with my word finding skills. I don't know, I know, right? Isn't that ridiculous? I know. My brother found her. She's not only a psychiatrist though, she's also a neurologist. So she's both. So my mom needed the neurologist situation too. So yeah, that's right. But she lives with me now, so she's not paying bills anymore for her house or anything. So, well, we know she's paying for the mortgage. I'm not getting into that. But I'm talking about the light bills and all that. Now my brother's coming next weekend. Christopher's coming because we're going to and I'm going to get to see Andrew. We're going to an event for Piece by Piece. But oh, it's so crazy. I know, right? I know. Oh, and me, I couldn't believe it because I was kind of like, I don't know if I really need this. Hello, guess what? Stop taking it for a couple days. You'll see. I'm gonna tell my prescriber too when I talk to her. I'm gonna be like, listen, I want you to know. And even before I stop taking it, I think just because I'm busier, I'm using my brain more than I have been in a while. I think like I'm hoping it'll just readjust. But like I've lost my planner. I had a whole great system for planning, and I lost my one planner, which has like a lot of important stuff in it. So I'm like I'm annoyed with myself on that, but gonna have to find it. I don't know. I'm like thinking maybe I left it at church. Because I did the counting last week. I'm a counter all month at church, for the count of money. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Cole's going to do something. She's going to go to the like annual meeting for all the um, what are they pastors and stuff, and so that's pretty cool. I don't know. They actually said last time a couple people stopped me and said they think he has he considered being a pastor. So I talked to him about it. I said just tuck it away in your heart. But I think he'd be great at it. And he was thinking he wouldn't make money. I'm like, no, you're not going to be a billionaire, but you'd be okay. So we'll see. You never know. He's young. Oh, thank you. Oh, I hit my own thumbs up. Where is it? Wait, it's over here. Excuse me. I'm a thumb Oh, never mind. I want to see the chat. Here, quick thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. No, Vanessa, I gave myself a thumbs down. Oh, Lordy B. So this is, I think, a painty paper from Malia. Isn't that pretty? It's kind of what I'm going with, the theme of this outside of this journal. I'll tell you the other thing I'm having are these freaking hot flashes. Like I'm sweating all the time. It's getting to be just annoying beyond annoying. Like really, really annoying. Ah, here we go. That's perfect. So I don't know whatever else. I was trying to think if there's other things we have. One of the little girls, they gave me she gave me lavender as a Mother's Day gift, my little sweetie pie, and the one that does the fingernails like me. And then hi Anne. Hi. I know, right, Vanessa. How are you, darling? How are you doing? Oh, it's so good to see you here. I'm just gluing, and I had to put my mug on because I took one of these little envelopes I got, and I'm making a little journal because I want to put some of my little blessings in it. But of course, I put blessings on the back. I'm gonna have to take that off and put it in the front. I want that on the front to be my blessings journal. Just little blessings. Come on, don't. There we go. Oh, hi. We got somebody here. What's up, Lola? Would you come up here for one of these little treats? Is that what you came for? There you go. Romeo must be doing something that she doesn't want to really do. That's the only time she comes and hangs out with me. And I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. I'm teaching again. Right now I'm doing a little paraprofessional job for the just for the spring. And then they are starting a new class for the children with emotional regulation concerns, which is one of my specialties that God blessed me with. So I am going to get to start a new class. Who knew? Who thought after everything I've been through that I would be back in the classroom and and the town is called Hope. Believe that one. Come on now. Come on now. That's pretty cool. And I love this retouch thing. I don't mind. I didn't even wash my face yet today. Haven't done anything. I just cleaned out my closet. Oh, and what's up with you? How's your grandkids? How's everything going for you? I once in a blue moon I get a chance to pop into your stream, but not all the time. Yeah, it is excellent. Isn't that great? It's good stuff, man. God is good all the time. Really and truly. Really and truly. Cole's doing great, and he's doing great. He's doing really well. He's playing tennis. He's on the church council. He's on the debate club, and he's getting decent grades. I'm one of those that likes to get all A's. And Romeo's like, B's get degrees. And my roommate, my craft room has just got, oh, everyone's great. Oh, this is beautiful to hear. Romeo just finished my craft room. He just has to clean off the floor because he got a little bit of paint on there. And I have my new craft room shall be ready. And we're doing a retreat. I don't know if you heard. It's too far for you to come, but you are, of course, are welcome to come. We're going to do a retreat, and that's going to be fun. Got about 12 people coming, I think, at this point. And my friend Jennifer said to me, "Oh, I better say hello in that Facebook chat to your, to all your friends." I said, "Yeah, you better." Hey, Debbie Long, what a treat! Oh, Debbie, how are you? Oh, what a treat! God is good today. I really forced myself to get up on here, so now we know why. Yeah, good for you to be here. We're so happy to see you. Tell us what's going on. Tell us everything. I'm just making a little blessings journal out of a little thing. It's Mary! Hi! Mary, I missed you last night. I fell asleep. I was kind of waiting for Mary to come on and I fell asleep. I just had a long week. Oh my gosh. Yes, I did. Oh, Mary, so good to see you. I have to put my face on because I tried like 5 times and it kept saying, I don't know. You know how it is, Mary. You know how you know how the YouTube can be. I know you know. I know you know. Because it's like I love that saying, if you know, you know. So I'm just making a little blessings journal, or I'm just gonna put little snippets of my day, that things that feel like a blessing to me. This is one of them. It's silly, but Cole went to Amelia will be right back. Cole and I went to Costco last Friday. Not this yesterday, but last Friday, and we had so much fun. It was ridiculous. He'd never been to Costco. It was so cute watching him. And then we had gotten a hot dog and because they have that famous $1.50 hot dog soda combo. So this is the bag. From it. So I'm going to put that in this journal because I remember doing that. And then this is my other blessing. I'm going to put in, this is the new color of my new craft room, elephant pink. Oh, so right back at you, Debbie. Listen, God has been so good to me. If I could just do anything to help other people in this world, I'm all for it because He has just rained the blessings down on me, and I am a truly wretched sinner. So that I am a walking example of the gospel, of the grace of Jesus Christ. That is literally what I am, 100%. Okay, so I did this. I'm going to do on the inside because that's the outside. Very simple. Very simple. Let's see. Inside, should we put... Oh, I might do this piece. This is when I did the Valentine's hop, which is like the last time I really did anything. I found this page and I thought it looked kind of cool. I put a stencil over that lady. I thought that was kind of neat. So I think we'll use that. Yeah, that'll be good. We'll glue her down. We'll glue her down. Right, Mary? Amen. We all are. Yeah, that's right. No, and that's the thing about the gospel that I didn't understand when I was younger. I didn't understand because I wasn't raised in I wasn't raised in the church. That God's saying, it's everyone falls short. There's nobody. That's what the words. And it makes sense if you take a look around. But I'm no better than anybody. I'm no better, and But He's also saying you're no worse because we're all sinners. It's that way that because otherwise I feel like the enemy will try to like capitalize on my imperfections and the things that bother me about myself and make me feel insecure. And I've noticed that now. But you don't notice it unless you are in tune with it. And for me, at least, if I'm not in the Word every day, and I start my day with the Word, my day does not go the same. I can just say that, and that's because I've done it both ways. I've done life with God and without God, and I think I will take with. I'll take with. That's what they call a hot dog. Johnny's, where we live, there's a hot dog stand. It's been down there since the 40s. And they haven't changed anything. They do the same recipe, whatever. And when you want one with everything, if you're a local, you just go, I'll take one with. I think it's so corny. Romeo does it. It's cheesy. Cheesy Marizzi. Okay, that's good. We got her like that. See? Mm-hmm. And I'm loving this little piece of, speaking of Romeo, this little he does these little, he's such a dork. He does these quadratic equations for fun. Yeah, he's a nerd. I love a good nerd myself. So yeah, that's good. And then my brother, as I was saying, my brother, I know, Mary. Mary, I feel you. I feel you. I get in that too. Yeah. Yep. And it's so hard because it's the thinking patterns, and it's in the mind where where I find that we're attacked. With thought patterns, and especially with all that's going on politically at least in America, but I think also it just affects the entire world, and especially affects our online presence. My pastor my pastor was actually on vacation, so this is he's a retired pastor who he subs for our pastor when she's on vacation if he can. And so he said he literally went to the doctor, and he had gained weight, and the doctor said to him, he said to the doctor, he's stress eating. He said, I'm stress eating. And so he said the doctor's prescription for him was, you can watch 1 hour of news a day. And I say that to Romeo because when he watches too much news, he gets too upset. And I'm not saying that, hey, Linda Tucci, I'm not saying that I don't care. I care too much, is what I told him the other day, because I get so, right? Mary said it, the mind is a battleground. And I know that, but believe me, if you've ever gone through like what I've gone through with mental health, with psychosis and mania and all of that, let me tell you, there is no question that the spiritual battleground is right in your mind. So, yeah, but anyway, so yeah, Mary, I'll pray. I'm going to be praying for you then. I'm going to add you to my prayer list. And we just pray our ways through it. Pray your way through it. That's what I say. Pray your way through it. Because, there's things like with my daughter right now, she's really pretty much she doesn't want to, she's not interested in the gospel, and she's struggling on certain areas, and she doesn't, really stay in touch with us. And I'm very sad about it, but, there's nothing I can do about it except pray. And I finally learned that lesson, because I could be trying to be pushy about stuff. It does not help me at all. All right, I don't know about you guys, but this is the ridiculous of my scrap bins. Look at this. They save scraps like this. The size of these scraps is silly. I have different size bins. I have this bin, okay, and then I have this bin, which fits in this bin. And then it's not here, but I have another bin that fits in that bin. And that's my scrap scenario. I did tell myself I really want to do that. Like, I want to have the concept that if I don't use I have to use up these scraps before I can really put any other scraps in there. So I'm going to use this on the other side. I like this. I remember painting that just for fun. So we'll put some of that over here. Let's see. I'm going to go with the blues, and I'm just going to use my ruler, and I'm just going to cut it. I know, that's what it is. I know. You nailed it. Ann goes, well, how small does the scrap have to be? It depends on the quality of the scrap, Ann. I mean, if it's a high quality scrap, I don't think the size matters. Look at this. Here she goes. She's going to this girl's going to come here she's on a mission to declutter this insanity that I have here. And let me tell you what, people, it is insanity. I'm so excited that I get a fresh start in a new craft room. I can tell you that much. And there's so much more space. So yeah. All right, let's see. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, this is good. And I don't know about anybody else, but this weather's driving me crazy. I spent all morning taking my winter clothes, my warmer clothes, and putting them away. I put them in these like bag things, and then I store them in the attic next to Cole's room. Like my sweaters and everything. But the weather's been so nuts that I couldn't really do that yet. And I usually don't, I usually do it little at a little different time. So it's finished, Linda. It's finished. He finished the room, and this is my new craft, a new bubble. He finished it, and he did the closet too. Oh yeah. Oh, Mary, I only use paper when I do my studies. I don't use the computer at all. I don't turn on music. I don't do anything. I have an area where I study every morning, and I listen to the birds. And I love in the springtime the birds come, but in the winter it's a little bit different. But yeah, no, I stopped doing that a while ago because I you can get distracted so easily with the electronic stuff. Now I use the app occasionally here and there, but yeah, I know he is awesome, Linda. He is awesome. He's a good one. He's a good one. He really is. I gotta say, I gotta give it to the Romeo. He is a good one. He is. He knows it means a lot to me. So, all right, this is an awesome. I don't know who I got it from. It's on. It looks like deli paper, but not really. Maybe it's that medical paper. I don't know. But look at this jelly print. Oh, please, yes, please. We're gonna take a little slice of that off of there. And he's getting in the mode of throwing things away. So he had all these linens, and they're not like the best linens, but there's still some decent stuff in there, and some really nice vintage sheets, like really cool colors, like aqua and stuff that was his mother's. And he's going to put it in the throwaway pile. I said, "Don't you dare!" I said, "The women who are coming here, they may want that stuff. They might. Then it doesn't mean they want the whole sheet, but they might want to take a little snippet." He's like, all right. I said, you know how this whole thing works in the world of the junk journal. Hey, Ange, how are you? Ange, I had a crazy week. You just got to, I see Ange and I keep trying to get together on the phone, but it's just not been happening. I guarantee, Ange, when the summer comes, I have much, much easier schedule. I had a crazy week. Cole had his tests, one test, and then I had, oh God, I had so much going on, so much going on. And I'm trying to keep it cool. But there's just little things, like my mom. I had to do this thing for her appointment, and taking care of all her medical stuff is really not easy. Hey, Ireland, what's up? Oh, hey, thanks for coming, man. Oh, that's great. Awesome, awesome. You know what else, Mary? I like the paper Bibles because I like to highlight. Like I have my and this one's a nice one. It's one of the journaling Bibles. I don't use this one all the time, but I keep it in here. And I was showing like it has like you can color on it if you want to. They have all these like little and then it has the writing space over here. So I really like. I like a Bible with a little bit of writing space because I like to write notes on what I'm highlighting. So it's like I can know what's what. It's a beautiful actually Bible. I'm just looking now. Yeah. Huh. Yes, it is beautiful. It's a soft cover, but I think they make it in the hardcover too. So, how we doing, Ange? Ange has a lot going on in her world. She's got her great nephew is graduating, and she told me going into the Well, he's going into the Yeah, I'm the same way. Yes, you have to hold it, flip it around. Yes, me too. Yep. And then what I find too is I learned, because I'm only reading the Bible like for 4 years now. I find that um, flipping around, like you're saying, I mean, helps my brain to learn where the books are, which books are where. And I try to remember, like, it's so interesting, but we see the Bible now online and we see it in this form, in a book form, but it was scrolls, right? They were scrolls. And last week the pastor who was in for my pastor said, you know we forget that like the letters that were written, they were like the first churches were like a couple people at their house, and then Paul would send, or Peter, he was doing Peter, I think. Yeah, which is Paul wrote the Peter letter, and then it would get they would copy it and then send it like to get to their neighbor, or like that's how they shared it in the beginning, and it was on scrolls, which I just find fascinating, right? All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, this looks nice. This looks good. I made a little journal cover, ladies. And it's the Army National Guards. Well, God bless him, Angie, for doing that. God bless him. Truly, that's a beautiful thing. We will be thinking of him and praying for him. Is his name, is it Evan? Because I always forget, but Angie and I I know you have an Evan. I have an Evan. That's my brother's little boy. Yes, in bed. Sure, sure thing. Yeah, the Kindle version. Sure. Yep. Yeah. I had the iPad too. Yeah. Yep. No, it's true. Yeah, it's good. But the beautiful thing of it is like now that they have the apps with the Bible and everything, it's just in your pocket. So if you wanted to read it when you're wherever you are and you don't have your hard copy of your Bible, like it's so available. There's no and basically, in my opinion, towards myself, speaking for me, nobody else, I I just absolutely oh no way. C.S. Lewis and Van Morrison? That's amazing. I speaking of C.S. Lewis, I just bought a C.S. Lewis Bible. It was kind of it's probably the most expensive Bible I've bought, and it's amazing. I love him so much. It's Ethan. Okay, I couldn't remember, but you have an Evan too, don't you? Oh, you're crying, but that's okay. But you know what, Angie? It's okay. That's a good thing that you're in touch with your emotions. Okay, that's a good thing, right? That's an absolutely good thing. All right, I'm also going to put in here in my blessings. These are the best jeans I've ever worn in my life. Okay, and I'm going to put those in there. They are from Good American. They're not cheap. Okay, they are not cheap. I'm going to put them over this lady's head. But they are phenomenal. They're absolutely phenomenal. Emotional. Get at. Listen, I had a little thing at work. I had to tell my boss I'm emotional. And I'm the one teaching the kids with emotional issues, but it makes sense, right? God gave me this gift. He really did, people. He gave me a gift, and I'm so excited to be using it again. I really am. It's been a long time since I really was able to as Cole says, lock in and do what I know God has called me to do. Oh my gosh, Ami, he's that close. Oh, oh, praise God. Yes. Good news. I mean, I don't know how you do it. I know you, yes, I do. You have faith in God because you have been through it with your boys, different things. And, oh, geez, boys are not easy. They're not easy, but they are worth it. My son is he's my heart. He is my absolute heart. He is such a good boy. Such a good boy. I think he may go to community college with the way that the prices of college and everything are now, because he can get out without any debt. And I'd really like him to do that. We got my daughter through her bachelor's degree without debt, thanks to my father, God rest his soul. Um, but for my son, I'd like to not have him take any loans. And if he goes to community, we can totally afford that. So I'm really hoping that he'll do that. And then in New Jersey, I don't know how it is for other ones, but in New Jersey, if there's like different colleges. If you go to a community college for 2 years, you can go to like Rutgers or like Montclair. There's like certain state schools that then they must accept all your credits from they have to transfer in. So that's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to put some pages together for this little journal. And what I found was I'm just as I'm going through stuff, I'm saving stuff and getting rid of stuff. I'm saving more than I'm getting rid of. If I'm honest. Let me do this real quick. I found this little pack of papers. It's like a paper pack. I either bought it or it was a Happy Meal. I'm not sure which, but it had some cool stuff. This like graph paper thing, a couple of those. I had this one, which was like a house plans, which I liked. I like that house. It has, this is a little thicker. I'm not sure if I'll put it in there, but it's got like this postcard thing. A map page, handmade paper page. Oh, thank you so much for popping in. It was so good to see you, Mary. I love coming to your streams. I really do. And I love that you're taking the breaks that you need to take. You do that, okay? You take care of yourself. I love you very much, and I will be praying for you, okay? I'll be praying for you. Satan ain't got nothing on you, Mary. You're a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful soul, and we love you dearly in this community. This one is, I have no idea what kind of language that is. So tell me more about Ireland, man. I want to hear stuff. My heritage is Irish, right? My brother took the test and we're 87% Irish. Yes, yes. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Me, I was going to ask, but I didn't want to because I thought, no, the Marines 4 years. Yeah. Romeo's dad was in the Marines. But Romeo and his brothers do? They bust his dad. Well, his dad's in heaven now, but they would bust his chops because he was a cook. And they're like, oh, okay, Dad, it's not like you were really in the Marines. I said, if you're in the Marines, you're in the Marines, man. They are. It's not a joke. Okay, it's not a joke. All right, this is interesting. Something. Oh, Romeo might like to look at this. All different kinds of planes that you plain wood with, like you sharp. Look at that. I'm gonna show him that. Sometimes I like to. All right, this one looks a little weird. The subway ride, but I like the size of that text. So I might use that. Yeah, then I like that the border. This was a neat paper pack. Who made this paper pack? September 1962. Oh my God, look at this cute room in 1962. I always wanted a canopy, never got one until I was an adult. And this is another Oh, this is so cute. These are like children's rooms in the 60s. That's precious. And this one's let me see, what's this? Oh, this is a little to-do list and notes. This is going to be a nice little journal. Cookbook. Oh, thank you. Wait, this will tell us who this is from. Thank you for your order. Oh, oh, oh my gosh. Look at your son, right? I mean, don't you just love your kid? You're like, please, any other thing but that? The infantry, I don't even know. That's insane. All right, love. I don't know a lot about the military. I do know that I recently, in the last couple of years, found out they're true devil dogs. Good for him though. I found out my grandfather was an officer in the military. I had no idea. My mom's father. I had no idea. All right, that's my peppermint tea. Look at this, how cute this is. I don't know who this is from. We're going to find out. So I ordered something. Oh, it's from Malia. Of course it's from Malia. Sorry. Oh, this is one of the packs. Oh, that she made. I love it. Oh, I'm going to put that card in there. That's beautiful. Oh, I always like this. This is the Ex Libris page. Baby page. This is daisies. Look at that. That's pretty. And then, of course, a nice giant piece of music paper. So we're going to just go through and select some papers for me. Oh, really? Okay. And your brother was a Marine. That's so cool. Yeah, Romeo's brother was in the what's he in? Navy. He was in the Navy, and my uncle Gregory was in the Navy. But that's it. We didn't have a lot of. And here's what I was looking for. My glue thing, because this is not working. Yeah, I don't know a lot about the military because it's not like I don't have a huge military. Some people have like really military families, which I really admire, and I think that's really awesome. Yeah, like sounds like you have a military kind of family. That's a beautiful thing. A beautiful, beautiful thing. All right, I'm gonna just use this page. And I'm just going to really go old school here. I'm going to go low tech. I have all the tools and I'm going to use none of the tools. I'm going to just slice these papers with my ruler that Peggy actually gave me at Brooks. Anybody ever hear from Brooke at Recreations? How she's doing? How are they doing? What are they doing? I thought they were going to have retreats up there. I was ready to go, but I don't know what happened. Hope she's okay. No way! Ann's dad is buried at Arlington. That's awesome, Ann. Wow. That's so cool. That is so cool. All right, let's see. One of the little guys, I call him a little guy, but he's Kaylee's age, my daughter's age, that I worked with at the Piece by Piece organization. He just enlisted, and he was older. He was like 26 or something when he enlisted in the Marines. So he's just recently started doing that. I'm happy for him. He's a bright kid. And I thought it was a good thing he should do that. I'm happy for him doing it. I really am. He's a good candidate, if you know what I mean, for that. All right, let's see. Yeah, here we go. We're making up a little journal. I love it. I love it. Oh, Angie's got a lot to say. Let's see. Ethan got an award from college. The white tassel with his gown. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, 2 years of college and high school. That's the same thing as Cole's doing. Yeah, that's awesome. It's called up here it's called dual enrollment. So yeah, they get Caleb. My daughter did it also. She had like almost a whole year and a half or something when she finished. That's great, Angie. You've got so much to be proud of with that kid. And you know what, Ange, you're a big part of it. You're a big part of his success. He has you in his life, and you have nurtured him and loved him and taken care of him. It's a wonderful thing to celebrate. Although at the same time sad. I get it. Because, Cole started driving and I can't get over it. First of all, he needs to keep practicing. The other day I was like, whoa. But yeah. Yeah, you're glad he's done. Yeah, he's glad to be done. I'm sure it's not an easy task, it's just, and everything they do in the military is contrary to civilian life. They're disciplined. They're sacrificial. That's not how we are in our culture at all, right? All right, let's do this little. There's 2 of these cookbook pages. This is a really cool cookbook page. Malia does have some of the coolest stuff. I got to tell you. I think I'm going to make this one have like little pocket things here. Yeah, here we go. Oh gosh, that is something to be concerned. But at the same time, he got an award, right? So that's a good thing. But oh God, Ami, you are so strong. I'm telling you, you are so inspirational to me. If that was Cole, I would be falling apart. I really think I would. I don't know that I could do it. I mean, God gives us the strength. Oh, now, oh, look at all these people. Debbie said her husband was 23 years in the Air Force. I'm gonna look over here because this one disappears. Her oldest son was an officer and pilot in the Air Force, and now a pilot with Southwest. That's awesome. And her youngest son was in the Navy. He's now a supervisor civilian. Debbie, you must be so proud. That's amazing. I knew Debbie's husband was in the oh, and he's nearby. That's beautiful. I knew your husband was in the military. I did remember that. I did remember that. All right, we got this one. This is our little journal so far. The Blessings Journal. I love it. We'll call it the Blessing. I want to put something on the front there. I'm going to use this page for sure. This is a definite. So yeah, I did a lot today. I'm all of my bedding, and I did my mom's bedding is in the washer now, and then mine's next up. So I'm just doing all that housework stuff, you know. I think Ami's doing the same thing. She said, "Yeah, I know you can only know yeah, yeah. Good for him though, you know. Good for him to keep it to himself because that's what they told him he had to do, and that's amazing. I tell you what, I have joked with Romeo, but I'm not kidding. I think his brother's in the CIA. I really do. Or he retired now, but I really believe his one brother's in the CIA. He was in the Navy, doing nuclear, with the nuclear subs and all that. And then he's lived all over the world. He never had kids. And yeah. Oh, Angie said she's got to go June 8th for an oxygen test. Yeah, you got a lot going on too. Not much. This is like basically it, Angie. The only other thing I did is when I was stressed out the other day, I came up here and just I think I watched a replay of I watched well, not a replay but a video of Elizabeth at Never Hopeless, and I did this while I was watching her video. It's just this is my new de-stress book. Um it's a phone book, and I just been gluing. It's my glue and don't think. So I just been making backgrounds, and eventually I'll put some images on there. And so yeah, that's what I was doing. So I did that one. And I've really been enjoying using this. Just, getting back to my roots of glue. The gluey roots. All right, don't let me get some water here. All right, let's see. I'm definitely going to use one of these pages, although it's large. It's a largie. It's a biggie. I tell you what, the one thing I miss is having the time to really watch enough of my YouTube friends. Right, but I know in the summertime, I will have more time because um, I'm only working like 4 days a week. Me too, and me too. It just doesn't have to have a point to it. No point necessary in my book. Just the glue, the stick, and honestly, I really like all of the glues, but the stick is really nice. The glue stick is a nice thing. It's just simple and easy and beautiful. All right, let's see. We'll throw this one in here. All right, I don't see how many pages we have here. I don't want to overdo it. I'm an overdoer. That's one thing. Crafting has taught me that I overdo it, man. And now I'm just made all the scraps that I used, that I glued down. I just made 10 times more as I'm putting the pages in here. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what else I want to use. I'm going to use that. I'm going to put that in there. But this is going up here. Let's see. Some of these pages have really nice. I want to use one of these. I like the border, and I like the font. Yeah, I like the font. It's so fun being in the kindergarten. I tell you what, I get to read all the stories with them. It's just so fun. They're so funny. They are so funny. The one little girl, she she texts every day. Miss Laura, are you wearing sneakers today? Because sometimes I wear sneakers, and sometimes I don't. And if I'm wearing sneakers, that's it. She's taking me to the swings. We're going on the swings. We're going on the slide. That's it. So just been, it's just, I said to Romeo, the thing about kids is that they just want you to, yeah, I have to be careful if I wear sneakers now. She's so cute. She wears little glasses. Oh my God. She's precious beyond precious. She all day long, that child, there's that one and this little boy, I'll call him Polo, not his name, but he comes, but these two in particular, they just come up to me while I'm standing and doing nothing, and they just wrap their arms around me and hug me. And I know their arms can't even fit around me, but they're just so beautiful, such beautiful, 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 beautiful children. And so when I got to meet the moms the other day, Polo's mom said to me, and I don't know why she just decided to share it with me. It was at the Mother's Day thing, and she said, "It's not really out and official yet, but we are going to we're doing foster to adopt because I can't have any children." And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" So I was like, that's it, Debbie. It's the innocence. It's 100% the innocence. It's just so beautiful. I feel so gifted. I'm not gifted. So blessed. I feel so blessed that God has chosen for me to be a part of this. I really do. I can't thank God enough for the blessings in my life. And for me in the past, when I wasn't walking with the Lord, I would be just torn apart about the fact that my daughter's not walking with God and she's making choices I think are not good choices and all of those things. Um, but I'm not. I'm okay. I'm really okay. I'm able to still have the joy. But I think what I'm learning is the difference between joy and happiness. Happiness is fleeting. It's just sort of like a state of mind. Joy is like deep in you, that's like deep down in there. So you can be sad and grieving but still have joy. Like you can simultaneously have those emotions, and that is what God has taught me more than anything. Happy Mother's Day to you, Angie. You're an aunt and that counts. Okay, they should have an aunt day. uh I me, it's right, you do impact them, because guess what, I'm Facebook friends with my first grade teacher, my all-time favorite teacher, and she comments on things sometimes that I post, and it just radiates through my heart. It's just, yeah, it's 100% true. You remember your really great teachers and the ones who took the time to know who you are, and that's what they want. They just want to be seen like everybody else on the planet, and so often children are dismissed. That's why I'm a big proponent, and I don't care. I know it sounds like I'm making a sales pitch here, and that's okay. Of Tim Tebow, his foundation. Oh, I see. I'm getting goosebumps. His foundation is about caring for the most vulnerable people in our society, and that mostly includes children, because they are vulnerable, and we need to take care of them. God said so. All right, let's see. This is good. I don't know if I'm going to sew it together right now because I think I'm getting ready to go have some lunch. Haven't eaten lunch yet. I gave my mom her lunch. She's so cute. If I give her any little treat like a cookie or something, if I put it on her plate, she goes, "Ooh." Just- she's precious. Talk about precious. That lady is freaking cute. I'm like, Ma, you're so cute. Really. She's always been cute, but she's just beyond cute now. I mean, she's hit that level of like super cute old lady. She's there now. She's there. I talked to her about just, she feels at peace, and I'm just so happy for her. Oh my gosh. I mean, you're going to meet her and you're going to just die because she's just so cute. She's so cute. It just takes her a minute to get her words out now. Like it's hard for her, like, to get them from the brain after the stroke. Hey, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, happy Mother's Day to Jen Wren Scraps. God bless you. Thanks for stopping by, Jen. So nice to see you. Oh, you guys are so sweet for popping into my nothingness. I have this on my face, Jen, because I couldn't figure out, the phone wasn't, I did like 4 streams, and it told me that, um, what did it tell me? It told me that, it was going to be like upcoming stream, and it wasn't. So I couldn't figure it out. I was getting frustrated. So then I just decided I'm going to try it on my iPad, and that's what we're going to do. I'm making a blessings journal. It's just gonna hold little pieces of little things that remind me of little blessings in my life, and that just came to be right now. I wasn't planning it, but I found this, and I caught you. You snuck up on me. Oh, I'm not. Thank you. I appreciate it, but I got that retouch on, so this is like what I wish my face looked like. I love this retouch. I mean, I've never done anything where I put filters on any of my pictures or anything, but when I do this, I do enjoy it because it's kind of just fun. So it's kind of just fun. All right, let's see. I think that's probably good enough. Thank you, Malia, for this rockin' paper pad or paper pack. It really looks good. We got, and I think I'm gonna just put, like, see when it sticks out like that. I like to put like a trim there, right? So I was just gonna make a little a little journal to keep just whatever daily stuff in, but then I found this, which I made. Oh, stop! Thank you. You know what? We're all beautiful in God's eyes. I have finally, Jen. I'm gonna tell you what. I have finally embraced the body I'm in. I'm at a size 14, 16, and I have been everything from a size 4 to a size 28. in my lifetime. I'm not kidding you. I've been all of that. And I think God just keeps bringing me back to right where I am here. And I just need to love my curves and love the skin I'm in and just be okay with it. And I've been really praying for the Holy Spirit to help me with that. And He has. And I have felt so much better about where I'm at. And so when I put my clothes away, I saved some of the large stuff, but mostly I'm in an extra large or a double X at this point, and I'm okay with that because I'm healthy and I'm vital. I have vitality, and what else can you ask for? All of us. I think everyone in the world experiences bouts of depression. I don't think it's just people who struggle with mental illness. Um, and I think when you come back from that, you know what, me, and I'm telling you, I just really am. I look in the mirror, I like what I see. I got bumps and stuff all over me, and I don't care. Yeah, so you get it, Jen. You get it. You get it. It's like, you've done it all. You've been up and down the spectrum, right? So, yeah, this time I didn't get rid of the bigger clothes, and I'm so glad because I took my spring clothes out and now they fit, right? So I'm really glad. And the stuff that didn't fit, I got a couple things I love that I put away in case it fits again. But I have two giant bags that I'm going to donate to the Habitat for Humanity has a clothing store, and my friend Joanne from church works there, so I'm going to have her help me out with that. And don't, Angie, don't hate anything about yourself. God loves you, and therefore you're supposed to love you. And the thing I learned is, how can I? Oh, thank you. Well, you haven't seen my hips. Let me show you. Because this is where we're at, baby. And I don't care. So, the thing is when you have the kind of body I have, like whatever shape this is, it's like I have this small top and this bigger bottom. But this is the first time that since I've gained weight in my whole life that I finally got a little bit up top, a little bit up top. Hey, what's up, girlfriend? I just made this little journal for my blessings. We'll put my blessings in here, and you can surely bet that you people are going to be in my little journal, whether I use an image or I write a little note about you all being such blessings in my life, because you are. You people are huge blessings in my life. Oh, you're so sweet, Jen. Jen, you have a good vibe, girl. You have a good vibe. I love it. All right, let's see. Maybe we can add a little, because I don't really feel like. Oh, you know what? And I don't feel like sewing it. Maybe I'll just do one of those like wraparound jobs where I just like wrap the twine around it. Let me go grab some twine. Talk amongst yourselves. It's right across the room. Let me grab it. Now, what do you got here? Trims. And this is something I did organize. This is a shirt that's for my friend Andrew. This is where he lives, at Rebecca's homestead. Isn't that cute? I'm going to see him. I'm so excited. I miss that man. All right, this is something I actually organized. It's going to fall out if I try to show you. And there's not a lot in there. No way. Oh, I'm going to tell Cole. Cole's like, what do you want for? Hey, Donna. I don't know that we've met before. Welcome, everybody. Give Donna a big crafty bubble welcome. My son today, and I love this boy, goes, what do you want for Mother's Day? I said, are you for real? The two of them, I love them, but they're last minute Larry's, him and his father, both of them. All right, let's see. I got these trims that are so awesome in here. Let's find out which one we want to use. This looks a little purpley. I don't know who I got these from. This is definitely not something I made up. I got this at some kind of, Angie, you don't look like you're 60, okay? But I'm glad you asked for your discount. You're entitled to it. I think I'm going to do this one right here. It's more of a twine. We'll use that. I got those from a live sale. I'm not going to even try to pretend that I made them that pretty, okay? Because I didn't. All right, let's get this off the string. Donna, where are you coming from, girl? And how the heck did you find the bubble? Where'd you find the bubble from? Yes, this is it's like a twine, a baker's twine, but it's soft. Interesting. Kind of nice. Oh, hey, Carol's in the house. What's up, Carol? Good to see you, girl. I was going to try to get to your stream, but it's not going to happen. Is that Friday mornings? I wasn't on Friday. I can't remember. Mississippi. My dear friend who's with the Lord, Alicia, lived in Oxford, Mississippi. She sure did. No, you did not. Oh, my God. I remember when Romeo hit the early ones, 55, right? Oh, you watch our dear Janet's coming here. Do you know that, Donna? I'm getting blessed, and me and some other people are getting blessed with the presence of Janet Nash. I have an idea. I haven't run it by Janet yet, but I was thinking, since she is such a fairy godmother, not now, but next year, and not just Janet. This idea came to me from about all of you, and this is just an idea. It's only in an idea phase, but I was thinking if you guys wanted to, I could have you guys do. Um, it's Friday morning. Okay, I couldn't make it. I thought it was Saturday morning. I'm glad it's not Saturday morning because I'm on. Because I don't want to, I don't want to step on toes. So my idea is to just put this out there. You can think about it all summer. When I have my new classroom next year, I was thinking about having anybody who's interested do a little video for my students and teach a little craft. Oh, I want to go there. That's where I want to live. I want to live in the 55 plus, and he won't do it. This man doesn't want to have that many neighbors because he doesn't like people. Oh God, I mean, he likes the people. He likes my people, but he doesn't like people in general. Oh, you lucky dog if you get to do that. She says Jen is going to her hubby's aunt's house to help her with her computer. Oh, she got scammed. Oh, I'm so sorry. Carol got to meet Janet Nash. That's right. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh man, that hurts my heart. They call all day on my mom's phone. All day they call her to try to scam her. And she doesn't answer or anything. Oh, that's a $15,000. Oh, Jen, I'm so sorry to hear that. What is wrong with those people? They tried to scam me one time, and I was not in a good state. I was in a vulnerable state with my mind, and so I almost went for it. And then I realized that it was a scam, and I just gave them a tongue lashing. Said to the guy on the phone, "Does your mother know what you're doing to people? I'm sure she didn't raise you to be like this." It was like, oh, yeah, that's like, gosh, poor thing. How old is she? Obviously, she's not, And too, they just know because the elderly people don't know how to use. Some of the elderly people are not as in touch with the technology, because they're not keeping up with it. And like Romeo and I were talking about today, the technology is catching on so fast. It's just getting ridiculous. It's just changing so fast. It's like it used to be like it took 74 for crying out loud. For shame on those people who did that to her. For shame. For absolute shame. Oh, wow. Carol said the wait list for her 55 plus is 5 years. Really? Oh, that's interesting. Well, I got a feeling that I'm going to be able to. This is terrible, people. I have a feeling I'm going to be able to influence my son to stay home as long as I can keep him. I know that's terrible, but my daughter's too fiercely independent, and I just want him to save money and be able to survive. And unless these kids live at home for a while and get to save money, they really can't do what we used to do and go out and just buy a house. Okay, so Jen said she bought some digital files for her embroidery machine, and she's worried it might be. Hold on, this stupid thing is on there. One she purchased for. Oh, that's you, Donna. Okay, fantastic. Well, I appreciate you coming over here, Donna. It's a pleasure, an absolute pleasure. Any friend of Janet Nash is a friend of mine. 70, hey, listen, my man is 67, so I don't care. You know what? I like hanging around people who have wisdom, and you don't really have it until you get a little bit older, as far as I could tell. All right, let's see. I'm going to snip this here. Yeah, 65. Yeah, you're younger than my man. I'm going to be, when everybody comes for my retreat, I'm going to be the day they arrive. Well, me, I think it's coming the day before, but I will be 49 years old. And I was going to wait for to do it on my 50th. And I said, what are you waiting for? There's no point in waiting. We're just going to celebrate. I want to celebrate all you guys. I'm not really there to celebrate my birthday. All right. So I just did one of those twine bindings where you just, do that. And now we can use it. I don't know where I got this, but this is the cutest thing ever. Maybe it was, wait, who was it? I said it in another video. Who made this? Does anybody remember? What did she say? Nobody said anything about smart, Angie. Knock it off. Yes, you are. Zena turned 50 today. Oh, thank you for telling me. I'm going to make sure I go on and put something on Facebook for her. Oh, thank you for telling me. I hope she's coming to the retreat. She said if she didn't have a gig that she would come. I don't remember who this was from, but let me just show you how cute it is. They punched out a circle, and then they put fabric on it, and then they put a little twine and a little fabric here. And look at that. Is that it's just precious. I want to make these. But for now, we're going to use it to close this journal. It will. I'm guaranteeing it won't be. Well, I won't be able to keep doing that because I'm probably add a bunch of stuff to it. All right. So I'll show you what we got. We got this little blessings journal. It's for the blessings in the world that I see, all out of scraps and a paper pack from lovely Malia. I just did one of these real quick. One of these, a little music. And I don't know if you can hear my son, but thanks, Jen. It's just literally out of scraps. You know what? I was saving these. I got these. I don't remember what I ordered, but something came in. I cannot remember what it was, but it wasn't from Amazon. It was these little envelopes. They're just the right size for folding over, and then you can have that pocket. Like I think I have the pocket in here somewhere. Yeah, in the back is the pocket. You know, so I love that. Angie, Cole. What? Angie said hello. He said, "Oh, hello." Oh, okay. He's had enough of me. Oh yeah, here's my other scrap. I was showing you guys my scraps. This is my third. This is how I do scraps. I keep them in layers. So I got the bigger ones, the medium ones, and the really small ones. Because I'm a dork. And that's dorky and I love it. All right, the first thing we're going to put in this blessings journal is this. It's the color chart for what I picked for my color for my room. Now, one of them is going to have to tuck up or under because it's not going to fit unless I... Oh, I could I could just fold it and stick it in there. Let's do that. Elephant pink. But Romeo's calling it Barbie's Playhouse. That's what he's calling the room. And I'm going to go ahead and take a little... I'll make a short to show you guys the finished paint. He's just got to clean the carpet. Not carpet. There's no carpet. It's wood floor. He's got to... And I'm trying to pick out a carpet. I have to have it be washable. You know, there's the ones you can just throw in your washing machine, and it has to be one of those. And we're trying to figure out how we're going to set it up. I don't know. We're going to see. I don't know how I want to set up. I can't use my desk that I currently have, which is heartbreaking because it's custom made by Romeo and it's so perfect for crafting. But, you know, it's okay. We have plenty of other stuff. I'm trying to like use what I have. I don't really want to go out and buy a lot of more stuff. Although I did find, oh my gosh, people for my classroom. So the boy I work with now, he loves dinosaurs. I mean, loves them. And so I found on Facebook Marketplace this, it's like a, I don't even know. And like a big environment thing. It's like the environment where the dinosaur lives and this dinosaur and then like all these things. And it's awesome. I got it for $20. Met the lady yesterday. So I'm starting to collect items for my classroom. And I'm really excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. I just feel so blessed. But that's what I was saying. If anyone would ever be interested, these are going to be kindergarten and first grade students. They are on grade level. They just struggle to manage their emotions, and so that comes out in their behavior. And so I am there to really help them learn to manage that. Also teach them some academics. But I would love, if anyone's interested, to do like a little 15 or 20-minute videos for them. And you could just say, "Hi, Miss Laura's friends," you know, and then do a little craft for them. Like could be anything. Could be like, I don't know, make a card or make, anything. So it's just putting it out there. You could teach them a little bit of collage, and I'll have all the materials and it wouldn't be live. It'd just be a video, but I thought that would be really kind of fun. If anybody was interested, it's just a thought that came to me. I was thinking about Janet and I was thinking she could show her fairies to them. And then I was like, oh, it doesn't have to be just Janet. It could be whoever. So just an idea. All right, Angie, I love you. Take care of you. I love you, love you. My birthday's the 12th, sweetie, the 12th. And Zena's is obviously today. So, yeah. All right, I like this. Look, I put the pink, I'm calling it pink elephant, but the pink elephant, I put it right there in the front. So that's like the first flap of this journal, which I think is wonderful. Yeah, keep it in mind, Jen, because it's kind of fun, I think it's a fun idea. That just have everybody, people could just do like a little video and then I could show. Well, they all have the smart boards. So you project it up on the smart board. Just do your hands. You don't have to do your face or anything. All right. And then my other thing I definitely want to put in here. I love the sound of this. And also it's kind of like a mini, I think I'm going to do a mini journal in a journal. Oh, thanks, Jen, and happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Um, so this is the wrapper for the hot dog that Cole and I ate. Well, he had his one, and I had one at Costco, and we had so much fun. It was so silly. It's just he's such an enjoyable human to be around. Um, he's just a beautiful soul. My son is amazing. I'm so proud of him, and um, I can't say enough about him. I just think he's the best. And he's human. He has his things, but overall, his demeanor is so measured, and he's kind and giving and patient and peaceful. He has so many fruits. He exhibits a lot of the fruit of the spirit without even knowing that's what he's doing. And so, um, yeah, I just 21. He's 16. So that's 16's enough. I don't want any more. I don't want any more. I don't want him to grow anymore. But he can go to like I said, we went to Costco, and going to Costco with him on a Friday night was like so much fun. It was more fun than if I had taken him on a plane to some really, really cool thing. That's all right, Jen. You know what? He's who he is. He's his own person. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter, believe me, my daughter's 29, and she's out there and she's a nurse and everything, but she's not being who I know she can be. And I'm sad about it, but I can't change it. So oh, thank you, Donna. You know what? I've done the best I could, but so has Romeo. He's been a wonderful model. Cole has had a lot of positive role models. My uncle is phenomenal. He's a wonderful man of God. And that's Cole's great uncle. He's been a huge influence on Cole's life. And then of course Romeo, and my brothers, both of his uncles. His biological father has, he had. I get sad about it. Not a bad person, but the devil just got him with the drugs. He's just gone, and he spiraled into the world of drugs and disappeared. So, but God is good because he brought my son all of these other um, people, to minister to him. And of course, there's lovely, wonderful men at church too have been really good to Cole. So, it's and I have to say, I really want, and I mean this. All of you people have been an influence on my son because he's in the world of the internet. And when he was absolutely, Jen, 10,000%, 10,000%, um, he, the, he watched from like age 8 or 9 when I started to stream and become friends with people. He watched the evolution of it and how to be friends with good people and how to be safe on the internet and you guys are all a part of that. And I thank you so much because he's learned how to do that himself. He's got a really good friend that lives in the Bronx, and we live in Jersey, so it's kind of far, but not too far. And they get together. Like he asked me, can I get together with Xavier next weekend? And I said, you know what? I would say so, but we have plans on Saturday to go to this event for Piece by Piece. But I said, figure it out. You can do it another day. Like I trust him. I trust Xavier. I met Xavier's mom down the shore last year. They were so cute together. They rode bicycles and they were swimming and they play video games that are very interesting. If parents would just get involved a little bit. I ask him about the games that he's playing. When he was little, I used to play Minecraft with him occasionally, or at least we would sit and watch him play. Especially when you have a kid that's the only one home. Like he has a sister, but she's, she was in college when he went to college. He went to kindergarten, she went to college, right? And I went to group therapy. Lost my mind. But no, that's the truth of it, right? I'm trying to decide what I want to put on here. Ooh, how about a little bit of fabric? But yeah, so I just feel, yeah, and it's so sad. And listen, I'm seeing it at the school. I'm heartbroken. I was a substitute one day. One day they had this. So I work in the kindergarten. But hey, thank you for stopping by. I hope I can catch you sometime. But if I don't now, I'll catch you in the summertime. I'll be around a lot more in the summer. Thank you, Carol, sweetheart. I call you sweetheart. Um, yeah, one of the teachers was telling me, because there was what was it? The second grade teacher was absent and they didn't have a sub. And the student I work with, he was absent. So they said to me, can you cover second grade? I said, sure. And it wasn't the same as kindergarten people. I couldn't believe how these kids had grown up in 2 years and what they were into and all that stuff. In second grade, I was playing with dolls, people, so was my daughter. Anyway, they, the kids are telling me that they're allowed on line, like on these video games and all this stuff in second grade. I was blown away, just blown away. Like, because these are people who are educated and they should know better, the parents. I mean, it's a real nice school district. And I'm not judging, I'm just saying it's fearful. I find it fearful. Like, I think some of the kids are real smart. Like, if you go on, like uh, oh, me too, Jen. My one girlfriend and we played with Barbie dolls privately, like behind the scenes in high school, up into high school. For real. We totally did. Yep. Yep. We didn't tell anybody, but yep, we totally did. So, yep, I get you. Um, the um, the thing is though, the 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 risk, the risk, and it's like I'm like my sister-in-law. I think she has the right idea, and so does Elizabeth. Never Hopeless, her grandbaby. Those parents they don't want the image of their kid on the internet, and I think it's a smart thing. I don't, I never put pictures of my kids unless I ask them first, and I should have been doing that all along when they were younger even. But yeah, I feel like that's just a really wise thing, to just, for the parents to, because the kids, they're gonna, I mean, we don't know what could happen to all this, these pictures and things. I mean, I was watching one of those things like on Hulu or something, and it was talking about like the um oh yeah, Jen, especially, you know what, so is my new friend adopted two special, well, they're not special needs, but two kids, and one of them has some needs. But I was asking her, when did she adopt them? She said she adopted them from birth, from foster care, but they were right in the hospital. Like, she got them out of the hospital. Um, but the problem with that was, unfortunately, one of them, he was addicted to drugs when he was born, which is so hard. I mean, it's just so hard. It definitely impacts their brains, for sure. But I will tell you this: where I'm working, there's a slew of adopted children from that in that situation, and I'm just really touched by that. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to open your home to children who otherwise would not have a good home. If you hear about what happens in the foster kids, I would tell you right now, my heart wants to do it so bad. I would love to adopt a foster child, but Romeo's just, there's no way. He won't even let me get another dog. But you know what? It's right, because I can't do my job at school and then do that at home. You know what I mean? So if I didn't have the job at school, maybe, I guess what I'm saying is I'm not one of those people that, oh, Jen, oh, you make me cry. He's mommy's boy, and he brought you the sprays. Sweet, sweet pumpkin. What a pumpkin boy. Oh, Jen, you're gonna make me cry and get shivers. I just love children. I just think they are totally and completely God's gift to the world. And I said it at school. I was telling somebody, I said, I have a friend, and I'm talking about Never Hopeless with Elizabeth. And I said, oh, Donna said she's not on channel. Oh, all right, Donna. Well, you can look for me. I'm Laura Beth on Facebook. I don't do any Instagram anymore. I just don't have the time. And Facebook I do occasionally, but not a lot. I try to scroll through honestly and see what Ami puts up so I can like it. She's the only one I kind of. Oh, I'm sure of it too, girl. He sounds like a muffin. Oh, he sounds like a doodle bug. I love my doodle bug muffins. I love them. I love them. They're good ones. They're good. They're sweet, sweet pumpkins. All right, I better go get myself some lunch. I'm really pleased with this. Right, Donna says she loves children. Yeah, I know. I just think they're it. Like, they're it. That's where it's at. I'm not the kind of person who, in retirement, or when God gives me time to not work. I'm not that person who wants to travel and do all this other stuff. I'm the person who, and not that I won't do it. I mean, I enjoy traveling. I want to travel with my best friend. We're going to plan a trip next year, or this year even. But what I really, really, really love is spending time around children and just being with them. And they're not my children, so I don't feel I have to shape them or mold them or help them, or, I just get to be around them. I get to watch them. I get to listen to them. And to me, that's a just pure, pure gift from God. So everybody, thank you. And thank you for liking my little book. I will make sure to add some things to this book. Maybe we'll just do this on the stream every Saturday. I'm going to try to stream. Next week I will not be here. I will be seeing my buddy Andrew Jolly. I haven't seen my Andrew. If you don't know who that is, he's a friend of mine who has autism and some other stuff, and he's amazing, and I love him, and I haven't seen him. And Donna's gonna have her great grand. Oh my gosh! Happy Mother's Day to all of you who celebrate, who are moms, who are aunts, who are cousins, who watch your other people's babies. God bless you all. I love you, and I will be praying for you. I pray for you all the time. May God keep you safe, and may His face shine upon you. Amen. But be well.